Hey you guys, so after this whole arm debacle, it's just got me thinking about like mean people and dealing with them, and it's just been something that I've been thinking about a lot this week. Nothing's really happened, it's just I think it's Taurus season that is the proponent of this, and Taurus energy is, when it's evolved and exalted, it's a very confident energy because they are ruled by Venus, and so it's very big on self-love and self-care, being your own best friend type thing. And so I think the Taurus season, when used properly, it can really help us to go inward and nurture ourselves, and part of that is learning to deal with like not so nice people. And I get a lot of questions sometimes about like dark work, and I want to get revenge on this person and that person, and how do I do that, or should I do that? And if you feel called to, absolutely, do what your intuition tells you to do. But I'm also someone that believes in picking your battles. That's why I don't fight every fight that I'm invited to. Because when I do have to fight, I fight to win. Big time. But I think that a lot of people that are mean for no reason really are not worth it. A lot of them are energy vampires. A lot of them feed off of the negativity, and that's why you'll hear people tell you like, oh, don't feed into it, don't feed into it. There's a reason why that terminology is there. Because that negativity and that anger and that rage and that hostility that they bring up within you feeds a lot of them. And so you kind of get into like this gray area of like, okay, I don't want to be a doormat and just be dismissive and passive and let them walk all over me, but I also don't want to feed into the wrong thing. So having discernment is key. And I think that being close with your spirit guides will help with your discernment, because you'll kind of have like a second, third, fourth voice telling you, yes, stand up for yourself, or, just walk away. Not that I'm dependent on my guides by any means, but they're called guides for a reason, And especially me being a divine feminine, I got a pop-up on my phone. Me being a divine feminine, my spirituality, and by spiritual means, is very much how I defend and protect myself. I'm not even wearing this damn thing properly. I took it off and then put it back on. Oh well. I think we should all be more mindful of what we feed into. And you kind of have to starve the beast sometimes. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but one of the good things about having someone or having people that are just kind of poking at you and poking at you and poking at you is, if you're doing your inner work and working on yourself, there's going to come a time when you don't even flinch anymore. Things that used to trip you up or make you really upset aren't really going to bother you anymore, because they've done it so much. And in that process, you worked on yourself. So, I just wanted to put this little message out there because something's going on. Like, I think just the state of the world right now has a lot of people uncertain. And when there's uncertainty, especially when we're talking about things like food, everybody's talking about the shelves being empty in a few days or a few weeks because of these certain things that the administration has put into place. People are kind of worried for their survival, and survival unfortunately brings out the worst in a lot of people, I noticed. So it's a good time during Taurus season to kind of stay indoors, stay to yourself, make your home your temple. Taurus is very, very big on the home. Anyone that knows a Taurus knows, like, they love their comfort. Very, very similar to Cancer in that way. We love our home, we love our temple, we love our safe space. So Taurus season is a very good time to kind of ignore that outside negative BS and turn inward and focus on yourself and love on yourself, whatever that might look like. I have people that try to come at me every day. And it used to get to me a lot because I'm a Cancer. I'm sensitive. You know, I'm always going to be sensitive. My sensitivity is part of the reason that I'm so empathic and so able to connect with my clients a lot of the time. Because I feel so deeply, you know, and I get my feelings hurt sometimes. I'm human, and I'm a strong woman, and a lot of people mistake my softness for weakness, and it's not. Like, I had somebody tell me today, like, you need to toughen up. And I looked at them and I was like, I am tough. Like, just because my toughness doesn't look or present like yours doesn't mean it's not here. But that's inner strength that I've built through people trying to tear me down a lot. My solution, as much as possible, will always be like, focus on yourself, work on yourself, love on yourself. Because sometimes we do have those seasons where we have to be our own best friend. So, I know this was for someone. It's just something that was on my heart tonight. And, you know, don't let the stupid little stuff get to you. If someone's really, really trying to hurt you and you have to stand up for yourself, then do that. Stand your ground. But like I said, a lot of times these people, they're just picking. And they're projecting. They're trying to divert the attention from themselves. That's what a lot of mean people do. And that's why they try to tear you down or get people to gang up on you or whatever, is to divert the attention off of them. Even if it's their own attention. You know, they kind of create a distraction for themselves. Because they don't want to look at themselves. Because it's like, a lot of these bad people, they know they're a piece of shit. They know. Like, it's really not that hard to figure out. You know, especially when you're being mean all the time. Like, you know you're a POS. Come on. But, anyway, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to sirensnectar.com or contact me here on Instagram. Okay? I love you. Bye.